Hello, everybody, and welcome to Giving Tuesday. My name is Caleb Judy. I'm the office team lead here at Club 1040, and I am here with Anthony. Anthony, say hello.
مساء الخير للجميع. Hello
Love
everyone.
it. Everybody just took a half a second of I have no idea what just happened. So, all right, we're back in. We're back in. Man, I am so beyond excited to be able to sit and chat with you a little bit today. Anthony is a student at our newest campus of Rhema there in Beirut, Lebanon. Anthony,
Yeah.
before we hop into that, I just want to take a quick second, let the people know who you are, what you do. Tell them a little bit about yourself.
All right. I'm Anthony Karam. I'm from Beirut, Lebanon, as you already know. I'm 29. I'm an interior designer, but most important thing is I serve the Lord in worship, and I'm a youth leader at my church.
I love it. I'm a worship. Well, I do worship in youth at my church as well. So when he told me that, we were chatting a little bit yesterday. It hit my heart. It's nice. It was nice to know. But
Yeah.
Anthony, that is so exciting. Like we said, that he's a student there in our Rhema campus in Lebanon. And so I want to just ask you real quick. Tell us how you learned about the Rhema classes going on there, Anthony.
Well, one of my spiritual leaders, my aunt, she told me about Rhema. And I have a dear friend of mine who's a pastor in Germany. She's Lebanese originally, but she lives in Germany. And she's actually a Rhema graduate, I think one of the first classes.
That's good.
And she really encouraged me. She's like, if you want to live, spirit-led life, you should join Rhema and your life would change. And I believe her. And I can already see this change.
That's incredible. I love that so much. So when you decided, that you had that spiritual leader tell you about Rhema, what was the deciding factor? I'm sure there was a little bit of back and forth of, oh, should I go? Should I not go? What just made you decide, man, I should go to Rhema?
Definitely, definitely. It was, a lot of obstacles. It's a commitment for a whole year. It's time. Financially, it was also challenging. I prayed a lot and I just felt peace. I thought, Anthony, what better to do than to learn more about God and know what God wants from you and serve His kingdom, and help others and know Him better. So that was it.
That's so good. What else should I do except to help other people know Him better? That's so good. So in these classes that you've been taking, so it started back in October for anybody that doesn't know. We actually had 90 students that were in the first intake of these classes that's going on in Lebanon. We have another Experience Rhema Day coming up here soon that we're going to have more students coming. We're hoping for 100 students to come in by 2024. Anthony is one of these 90 students. Like you just heard from him, that he's so excited about it. But Anthony, tell me, what has been one of the best parts so far?
That's a trick question. You can't choose something. Rhema by itself is an experience. I look forward to it's every other week. So it's also this Friday. So I'm I can't wait to go back. Uh, Everything I've never focused this much on teaching, honestly. Just I can't take my eyes. I can't like I'm just so focused on what's being taught on that pulpit.
Yeah.
It's the gospel, it's the good news, and it's there, and it's just eye-opening.
That's so good. That is so good. Within those, I know you said there's not one specific thing that you can nail down and say, this was it. This has been the best part so far. But within it all, in all of the classes, you could probably say that there's been some life change in there, right?
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
definitely. I know now that I pray with authority. Before I was a beggar, I just, God, do this for me, please do this for me.
Yeah.
You know, but God has already given me that authority. So I pray now with authority, and that's what I've been telling everyone around me. You should pray with that authority. Know that God has given you that.
Yeah. Oof, that's good. Almost everybody that
It
we've
is.
talked to so far, all of our students, they've all mentioned, believers authority and
Yes.
all these. Yes, you say yes, that's the one.
Yes.
It is powerful stuff, and that's the kind of stuff that's going to change the nations. It's the kind of stuff that's going to change the world.
Yeah.
Being able to share and dig into these principles with Lebanese people, with Lebanese students that can then go out and go into the neighboring countries, into the neighboring cultures, and be able to minister one on one way better than anybody in America ever could. It's just the
Amen.
the power that comes behind that is just exponential, and it's incredible to see as one of the many examples sitting right here in front of us. And Anthony, the things that you're learning and the things that you are developing while you're there in Rhema is going to be incredible, and I'm so excited to see how that changes the world.
Same, brother. Same. Like I want all my friends to go to Rhema. We want to make a revival here in the Middle East, starting
Yeah.
in Lebanon.
That's good. That's good. So, what is, or how do you think that Rhema can? I know that you said that you're involved in your church and worship and in the youth department. How do you think that these classes you're taking at Rhema, how can they help you and your church grow? Maybe even the teams that you might be on at your church. How do you think that's going to help you guys grow?
I mean, I would wish like all of the servants in our church actually go to Rhema
Mm,
and experience what I'm experiencing,
sure.
because I personally I want to share what I learned in Rhema with my discipleship groups, with the youth. I'm already doing that, and they can see like the difference. They're like, "Wow, where did that come from?"
Yeah.
I'm like, I just learned this, and I mean, like it's life changing. I know, like let's do it together, you
Sure.
know. But I want them to experience it at Rhema. I believe like it's like when you're like 90 students all together, just learning the Word of God from just preachers, wonderful preachers that come and they want to serve the Lord. You can see it on stage. You can see that they're coming and they're pouring their heart out.
Mm,
They're not just here to preach, but they're here to make disciples. They want to give us tools. They want to give us the reality of the Bible, of the
yeah.
gospel for us, for us to learn and to use in our lives. And we can affect the people around us. It's just a chain reaction. It's kind of like discipleship. You disciple someone and they go on to disciple others. That's what's happening.
Yeah, that's so true. Like he said, that he's one of the 90 that is making all of these, that is learning all these principles that's going to go out and change the world. And I actually have a quick update for everybody that's watching. We are now at 32 scholarship students for Lebanon 1040 for this Bible training college going on in Lebanon. That is just incredible, you guys. Donations have been coming in all day long, and we are so beyond thankful for everybody that has given so far. But it is not too late to give if that is something that is on your heart. If the story that Anthony has been sharing here today is touching your heart and God is touching on your heart to give to it as well, you can do the same thing. You can text Lebanon 1040 to 71777. You can give it $78 a month for 24 months would be a full scholarship for a student. There's $78 a month again for those 24 months. If that is a little outrageous to you, or that's just beyond what you can give right now, that is absolutely okay. If you have $5, if you have $10, $15, whatever it might be, every single cent goes to get this training into these Lebanese students, these Lebanese world changers that are going to go out into near cultural places around them and spread the good news of God. So again, if that's something that you want to do, hop on there, hop on the link, and help support all this great work that's happening over in Lebanon. So just a couple more questions as we're wrapping up here, Anthony. There are, within this program that you guys are going through, there are so many different students from so many different churches, right? How do you think
Yeah.
that this melting pot of students and of churches is going to shape Lebanon as a country and as a whole?
Well, first of all, just I don't know if you know anything about church in Lebanon, but like seeing this many people from different churches coming together in one place, that is a miracle by itself.
Yeah.
Seeing us in unity in like coming together is just amazing. I was shocked to know like so many people from different churches. But I believe if we bring that change to our churches that we'll start a revival in our churches and
Mm,
then throughout the country. Like we want change, like because we can easily fall into religious things. We can fall into routine in our churches
yeah.
because the I don't know why we tend to do this as human beings, but I know that Rama has already started something in my life, and I'm passing it to others, and I want it to continue. You know.
Yeah. Mm. Man, that is so good. Um, I think that we are wrapping up our time here together. But I want to give you an opportunity, Anthony. Is there anything that you want to say to anybody that has been giving to, sponsor your scholarship there in Lebanon?
Yes. I mean, I personally, like, I don't know if you know about Lebanon, you've heard about inflation, you've heard about how the cost of living is so high and so expensive, and like our salaries aren't that high. So we couldn't afford, I personally couldn't afford going to Rama. I mean, that was one of the obstacles when I first heard about it. I was like, maybe not this time. But when I heard that there's a scholarship, like I felt so blessed, you know? Like I was so blessed that I could actually do this
Yeah.
and because someone who I don't know, he paid his scholarship, he gave that scholarship for me. And I was so happy. I'm like, I will do this. And I did it.
Yeah.
It's just like God gave us the free gift of salvation, I, I feel the same. Like this is given to me freely by grace. So I would encourage like anyone who wants to give that they would sponsor other students and future Rama students and just change Lebanon, help change Lebanon.
Yeah, that's powerful. Guys, if that's something that you want to be a part of in changing Lebanon for the good and bringing the good news of Christ to Lebanon, this is your opportunity to get plugged in. Again, you can text Lebanon 1040 to 71777. You can hop on our website and go to our giving page. You can see the project right there, and you can give to scholarship students just like Anthony to go and to learn the good news, learn how to share the gospel, and change the Middle East for God. And that's just incredible. We feel so blessed to be able to be a part of it. And it's so great to be able to hear straight from you, Anthony, all the amazing things that you're doing that God's going to do through you. So
Thank you guys for all your
incredible.
help.
Of course. All right. So that has concluded our time together. Again, thank you for everybody who joined. We have one more Facebook Live coming at you guys about 1:30 Central Time. So make sure you tune in for that as well. But as for right now, thank you all. We'll see you in a little while.